We're live. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? I am Reverend Valerie Love, also known as KAISI, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny, Christian Witch, and the author of 17 books on practical spirituality. How you loving? You're on the Tarot and Your Money 78-day challenge. And oh my God, we have arrived today at key number 8, which is the Strength card. Boys and girls, woohoo! Dwight, how's your weekend? Lovely. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Miss in Fun. How you loving? How you loving? Central Lee, how you loving? Hey, mwah, how you loving? Hugs, family. Darla, thank you for being a channel member, Darla. We love our channel members around here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting and loving the channel. Growing is knowing. How you loving? Teresa Falcon, how you loving? God, ooh, Vegas. Come on, Vegas. Put some money on a crab table for me. No, I'm kidding. Intuitive Gems. Can I tell you a story back in the day when I was married to my $17 million lottery winning husband? I got to tell you a funny story back in the day because this is Money Monday and this is a powerful lesson. We were playing craps one time because he used to love craps. Actually, we both used to love craps and we used to love Vegas. I still love Vegas. So we used to play craps a lot. Craps, and his other game was blackjack. So here we were in Blackjack, Louisiana. How you love it? So here we are playing blackjack on the blackjack table. I mean, not blackjack, craps. Playing on the craps table. And we were winning. And it was getting gooder and gooder and gooder and gooder. Oh my God, it's Money Monday, right? Every day. And next thing you know, we had won so much money in craps that we had worked our way all the way up to the black chips. Black chips, as you know, are $100 bills, right? $100 chips. We had a whole roll of black chips. We had green chips with a $25 chips. I don't think we had anything less because I think that was a $25 minimum table. And we were playing craps like you would not believe. How you loving, Cole Royal? And next thing you know, I had an epiphany. Because you can have an epiphany anywhere at any time. I had an epiphany. And here was the epiphany that I had. We didn't, all in the moment cocktails, all the ching, 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 everything they do in Vegas to keep your attention riveted on giving them all your money. That's pretty much what they're doing, right? They're diverting you with ding, 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 so that they can put their vacuum cleaner hose in your pocket and suck money out. So they call it gaming, right? In the middle of all of that, I looked around and I looked down at the crap table and how much money we had on the craps table could have fed an entire village in Africa probably for a year. And I have been to a village in Africa, so I'm not just saying that. In Kenya, it could have probably fed a whole village, not a family, a whole village, which is a group of families, for a year. I got that moment like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You ever have those moments? Just left Vegas yesterday. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like you look around and you say, Spirit, I love that about Spirit. Every so often, right while you're in the middle of whatever you're in the middle of on this third dimensional plane, wrapped up in some brouhaha, Spirit will just slow motion everything down so that you can just pan around and see what you're doing. And no judgment. Simply, is this what you want to be doing? Oh, let me choose again. Man, I got out of there. I don't think I've seen a craps table since. I got the hell out of Dodge. I was like, hell to the no, is not what I want to be doing. And guess what? There is still plenty of craps people there. They chose yes. That's what they want to be doing. It just wasn't what I wanted to be doing. Let's pray. Deep breath. It's Money Monday. Deep breath. Center in the love within yourself. Self, capital S. Deep breath. Fill your lungs. Release with an ah. Ah. Deep breath in. Release with an ah. Ah. Deep breath in. Connect with source. Breath is the lifeline to source. And release. Ah. Drop your shoulders. Relax. And now today we chant. And join us in the chant. Today we chant Brazil. Brazil, that sacred sound for prosperity. That sacred sound for wealth and abundance. Brazil. B-R-Z-E-E. Given to us, or taught to us by Dr. Pillai. And Dr. Pillai said that the being, the ascended being, who meditated to receive the sacred sound Brazil, meditated for 1,000 years to receive this sacred sound. Brazil. Deep breath in. Clear your lungs. Begin. Brazil. 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 Join in. Don't watch me. I get the benefit when I do it. You get the benefit when you do it. Brazil. 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 At your own pace. Brazil. 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 Straight back. Brazil. 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 Turn within. Brazil. 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 Feel your system, your spiritual system being tuned up and ascending. Brazil. 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 Move the energy. Brazil. 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 Breathe. Speed it up. Brazil. 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 Breathe. You should feel the tingle all over your system. Spiritual senses completely tuned up. Spiritual body, energetic body completely tuned up. Open, receptive. And we pray, Great Spirit, Almighty Source, the one who holds us in the palm of the hands of the universe. Great Source, the one expressing as every being, everything, everywhere. Source, the one life that is our life. There is only life and greater life in the one. Source, we know here and now that all is well. Everything is working out perfectly. We are happy and fulfilled right now. Everything is for our good. Great Spirit, we know we are led and guided by angels, enlightened, ascended ancestors, ascended masters, animal totems, and all of the beneficent beings that have pledged to uplift consciousness, giving honor and acknowledgement to those who walked before us, such as Wayne Dyer crossing over to the other side of the veil, Louise Hay, Wallace Wattles, and all those who have gone before us and who have lifted us with their wisdom, and now from the other side of the veil continue to do the work of raising human consciousness. And we give thanks to all of our teachers who are still in this form, thanking all as God for sharing wisdom, gold, jewels, and for all of us partaking in the riches and the richness of spirit. Hallelujah. Ashe. Amen. Breathe. Breathe. And when you're ready, the spiritual system all tuned up, surrounded by the energy of prayer, exuding beauty and love and bliss from the heart center. You're living, breathing God in form. You are living, moving, breathing, loving God in form. When you're ready, open your eyes, look down first, and slowly raise your gaze. So thankful, so thankful, so thankful. The strength card. Well, 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 boys and girls, what do we have here? The strength card. So as we do every day, money came in. Look, while we praying. Money, in the vortex. Billionfold return to you super chatters. Oh. Now, strength. We're working with 5 decks in the 78-day Tarot and Your Money Challenge. What is this challenge about? This challenge is about you and your consciousness. Once you have the consciousness aligned and right, the money will follow. This is not a 78-day challenge to work on your money. This is a 78-day challenge to work on your consciousness, and then your corrected consciousness is going to call your money into correction. Thank you so much, Be Raw Nature. Smash that like button, baby. Smash that share button, baby. Remember to subscribe and ring the bell. When we go live, which we do now every day on the Tarot on Your Money 78-day challenge. Now, the challenge is Monday through Friday. Oh, Joseph, thank you for being here. I love you. The challenge is Monday through Friday, excluding holidays and when I am away, which I will be away a lot. Spirit calls me out of the country a lot. Next month, we're going to Bali. Bali, Indonesia, my soul home. Oh my God, do I love Bali. We're going to Bali for your book in 5 days retreat. We will be on Sanur Beach. Oh my God, my favorite beach in all of Bali. Y'all know I lived there for 33 days back in 2015. And ever since then, I lead retreats there. Every year we go to Bali. This is the last year I am teaching Your Book in 5 Days Bali Retreat. The last. Why? Because I'm focused. My heart and soul are calling me to the mystery school. And teaching the mystery school is my love. Oh my God, I love it. Teaching in person is my love. Okay? Now, I love teaching you here on YouTube. And there's an even a more expanded experience of my love of teaching, and that's teaching you in person. So we get to share that at the Bali retreat coming up in Bali. Go to ValerieLove.com. Next, I'm very happy to say that the registration for Sedona Retreat, Vibrational Attunement Sedona Retreat is now open. It's going to sell out because we're limiting the tickets to how many folks can come so that we have this incredible, small, beautiful, not small group, the divinely apportioned group. That's what we do. We do it according to divine numbers. And, another super chat. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Get your ticket. Come on, family. Money in the vortex. I just love ringing the bell. I just love hanging out with y'all. So awesome. Yes, get your ticket now because Bali, Sedona will sell out. And people are always after the fact. They're always saying, I wish I could have come. I wish I could have. Why say that? Just make the move and do it. I never understood why we let ourselves do that. Don't live with regret. Do it already. I know Spirit is drawing me to you. I know that's right. And we just act on that, move on it. But we're so freaking afraid to move on what's here. Right? You're here. Yay, finally you're here. I'm so happy you're here. Spirit already told you in here. All that woulda, coulda, shoulda. I know, right? I don't live my life that way. That's how I go all over the globe. That's how I've gone to Dubai and Paris and Cannes and Peru several times and hopped over to Paris this summer to take our family, 4 of us. That trip was somewhere between, I don't know, maybe $7,000 and $10,000 to take the 4 of us to Paris. It looked like my name was on the stuff that paid for it. It was God that paid for it through me. Who else is paying for everything in your life? Spirit. Spirit's doing it all. But why do we think we're doing it? And why do we think that we have to make it happen? You don't. Please, 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 I promise you, you don't have to make your life happen. Please, I promise you, free yourself of the thought and of the burden and the thought that you have to do it yourself. Man, your life is divinely prescribed. Your life is divinely ordained. It's already for you, but you just said no to it so many times. I wish I could help people to stop saying no to their own self. You're saying no to your own self when God already said yes. I did it for years. I was saying no to my own self, the stuff I wanted. Why? Limitation in consciousness. It's my own mind. But it looked like money. It looked like nobody to take care of the kids. It looked like, oh, I can't get off from the work I'm doing. What was it really? It was that my mind was too limited and little to allow myself to have some big grand expression of God. And so therefore, I made up a story about it that I didn't have the money. That's what's really going on. It's never about the money. This is Money Monday. Please write this in your wealth grimoire. Please write this in your wealth grimoire. In big words. I'm going to write it again. Just from me. Let me write it from me. It is never Please write this with me. Please write it. This is participatory. About the money. Please write it. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Please write this. Do you see this? Do you see this? Thank you. Put it in the chat. It is never about the money. But how many people are still here talking about, I'm going to try to manifest here, Val. I'm going to set my intention. I'm going to set your intention? What the hell? You already set an intention. You're already here. The intention has already been manifested. Now all you do is go to the website, put your credit card in, and go keep it moving. Or your debit card in or whatever. Keep it moving. It's never about the money. How many people still think it's about the money? They still look at their bank account. I pray that I can be of some beautiful service to you when I say this. I pray I can be of some beautiful service to you when I say this. Your mind is making the whole thing up. No, but Reverend Val, it's really a fact. I really don't have it in my bank account. Well, who created your bank account? Who created your bank account? Not, hey, South Jersey, mwah. Not with blame. No blame. Only responsibility. Wait a minute, I created my bank account. And if I created my bank account, I can create it to say anything I wanted to say. Right. That's the ticket. Your mind made the whole thing up. But I ain't got this. Your mind made it up. Isn't that deep? Now let's go even deeper. All the money, value, wealth, whatever you call it. This is Money Monday. Let's get this. Go into the strength card. All the money you want is already in existence. It's just in someone else's bank account. And it will be promptly transferred to your bank account if you give someone a good enough reason to transfer it to your bank account. The more I realized that, the more I got busy with the real thing. Not busy. The more I got focused on the real thing. Providing value to the universe of life. You can't provide value to the universe of life and not receive value back. It's a law. While we were praying, I was giving value and receiving value. That is a law. But first you have to give. Now here's something else that came to me this morning. Thank you so much. I have some visitors over here. You know how we get a lot of visitors from spirit realms for all of y'all, because we pray and bring all the ancestors and everybody's spirit guides and everybody's animal totems and everything. So it gets real crowded in this live stream. So here, this one is reminding me of something that happened this morning. This morning, I had a profound experience. When I say profound, I mean profound. It's so profound, I cannot even go into it in this video. I'm going to do a live today on my Reverend Valerie Love Facebook fan page. Is mind-blowing. That's another experience. The one that I want to share with you is this notion of bartering. So thank you. Bartering. Anybody try to ever barter? You want to serve and go to a spiritual retreat. Barter. That's beautiful. That's very beautiful. But don't expect. The expectation is where the thing goes wrong. There's nothing wrong with bartering. That's beautiful. You give your service, you receive something. I've done it. Beautiful. Don't expect prosperity from that. Why? Because when you give something, you receive like energy back. So you give your time, you receive more time. You don't give your time and receive more money. It doesn't work like that. Wondering why you still don't have the money that are you wondering? Is it a question? Why don't I still have the money that I want to have? It's not a question. It's very clear. It's from consciousness. You're bartering, expecting that somehow you're going to stumble onto prosperity. No one ever stumbled onto prosperity. I pray that I'm making this very clear today. Because somebody needs a pep slap up in here. It's Monday morning. Monday, whatever time it is that you're watching this, it's the now. And whatever time you're receiving this message, it's the pimp slap that you need. No one ever stumbled upon prosperity. No one ever stumbled upon a big pile of money. No one ever stumbled upon, maybe here and there, an enormous amount of gold. No one stumbled upon Fort Knox and it was yours. No, it requires something of you. And if you do not yet have the level of income, prosperity, wealth, riches, and abundance that you desire, we need this pimp slap, right? Come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. I love pimp slaps from the universe. Now I get them much gentler and softer because I don't have to have it hard no more. So it can be gentle. So this whole notion of becoming prosperous without doing what's required, that's really what we want to talk about today with the Strength card. You see, because what is the Strength card about? The Strength card is about power, and we did ask for our one word. And the one word for the Strength card is infinity. Let's go to our Wealth Grimoire and write it out. We asked for one word for every tarot card. One word that would epitomize that principle. Woo! Come on, ladies in blues. I know that's right. Put in the vortex, put in the vortex, put in the vortex. Billionfold return to you. Love you, boo. Mwah. Love you, great mother. Now, if you want to see the one word for all the other cards, great day smashes down into. I know that's right, man love. How you love it, man love? If you want to see the one word for all the other cards, go in this playlist step by step. Start at the beginning and come all the way through with us right now. So today we're on strength. And the one word is infinity. Why? We're going to see why in a moment. Infinity is the one word. Write it out. Get all the other words in all the vids. Take no shortcuts. Take no shortcuts with yourself. Don't try to, let me get it all without watching the vids. Go through each one. Patience is a virtue. It takes commitment and focus and discipline and dedication to get to where you want to be. You don't climb Mount Everest like that. You climb Mount Everest through your consistency and your dedication and your focus and your joy and your heart. Most of all, your heart. Okay? Strength. Why do we say infinity? Well, first, we see the other lemniscate. Remember, we looked at the magician. The magician had a lemniscate. Remember, we looked at the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles had a lemniscate. What is a lemniscate? A lemniscate is the infinity sign. Also looks like an 8 on the side. We turn it this way, there's the 8. Why are we looking at infinity? We're looking at infinity because the message of the Strength card is to tame, master your lower beastly nature so that you can become more like God. Ooh, she's wearing a white robe. You see, we all have a lion beastly nature. Rah. Lion symbolizes many things. Leo, fire, wildness, king of the jungle, all kinds of lion symbolism. But yet, she is closing the mouth of the lion very gently. And look how calm her face is. Her face is almost meditative. How is she able to gently close the mouth of the lion with infinite power? You see, we all have a beastly nature. It's the lower nature. The lower nature is also what they call the devil. Why? Because the beastly nature only knows about the 5 senses. That's the devil, with no concept of God or anything beyond the 5 senses. The beastly nature only knows about sex and survival. Procreation, sex, and survival. So when you are working from your lower nature, That's all you're consumed with. Pleasure and survival. Consumed with it. That's all it's taking up all your inner mental space, emotional space. It just takes up a bunch of space on the inside. You can tell when you start to become this infinite being, this being of infinity, because you start to drop the yearn for pleasure. It just doesn't interest you anymore. Sadhguru said it best. Please put this in the chat. It said you couldn't find joy, so you settled for pleasure. Ooh! Oh! Because once you find joy, the joy of spirit, the infinity, the infinitude of joy within, you just stop all your pleasure seeking. It was like a fun little game of chase. Like a mouse, a cat chasing a mouse. Well, that was fun. I call it navel picking. Sitting there just picking your navel. I call it masturbation with no orgasm. Okay? Couldn't find joy, so you settle for pleasure. You see people doing it all the time. You see people doing it all the time. They don't understand. They don't know what's going on. Isn't that profound? They don't know. They're operating from the lower nature, which has an appetite, and she's closing the mouth of the lower nature. Gently and calmly, she's not wrestling with the beast. It's so calm. It's so calm. Infinity. This is your true nature. Let's go further. You know we work with 5 decks. Let's go to the Gilded. Here's the Strength card in the Gilded, which I love. There's the lion. And she has the lion gently with a chain. And she's simply walking gently with the lion. Strength. Strength. You see, that's truly a strong person. Not a person who overpowers and controls others. That's not strength. Control is weakness and fear. It's not strength. Strength is self-mastery. Self-mastery. Let's go to the Spellcaster's Tarot. Woo! Come on, man! Ah, money in the word. Money in the word. Love it. Love it. Love it. Ah! I love Alicia. Come on, money in the vortex family. Oh, this word is hitting us today, isn't it, family? Now, Spellcaster's Tarot. Let's look at billionfold return to all our super chatters. Yay! Here's the Strength card in the Shadow Spellcasters. She's riding the beast. She has mastered it. She is guiding it where it's going to go. None of these, there's the Enlightenment Mountain in the background. Please notice the mountain in the background. Ascended consciousness. Please know that you don't want to rid yourself of your beastly nature. It's part of the self. It's part of life on planet Earth. You're not mad at it. You're not beating it down. You're not saying, no, go away, get away from me. You're not fighting it. It simply is. Who fights? You only fight when you're young spiritually. When you become spiritually mature, you just give up all your fight. I ain't got no more fight in me. Fight who for what? What's the point? We put away, as A Course in Miracles says, sharp-edged children's toys. Just put fighting people to the side. What's the point? You're only fighting yourself. When I really realized that I was only fighting myself, I said, oh, well, why would I want to do that? Because it's a clever distraction, because you're too afraid to live your destiny, Valerie, and do something really big and important. So you just distract yourself with all these little petty little things that keep you off point. Oh, Thanks, higher self, for letting me know what I was really doing. Okay. And then higher self with no judgment says, well, what would you like to do now? I'm not going to do that anymore. Wonderful. You're never being judged. You're never being judged. You're only loved. Heaven cannot judge you. She is riding. She is riding the lion. And look at the peace the lion has. And look at the flowers around the lion's neck. Not a leash. Different depictions. And it looks like she's pointing a wand at heaven. She's a master creator. Infinity. She has a wand. Is this most beautiful or what? I love the Spellcaster's Tarot. Oh my God. All 5 of the decks that we use, they are loosely based on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. As you know, I love the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Let's go to the Strength card in the Feng Shui Tarot. Let's go over to the East, because I love the East. Look at the Strength card. It looks like a master doing Tai Chi, doesn't it? This is a master. Look at the mountain, ascended consciousness. Look at the shadow in back of him. That means the shadow side, the beastly nature, the unhealed gunk and junk is behind him, not in front of him. Don't you love it? Strength. Don't you love it? That's the Feng Shui Tarot. Let's look at Morgan Greer. It's the back of the card. And here is the Morgan Greer Strength card. Look at her. She has white robe, once again. Mountain, ascended consciousness. Nature. She's sitting down and she has, once again, the lion under her submission, closing the mouth. That's all for you right now. Look how peaceful. You see, this is not a fight. This is simply self-mastery. This is simply peaceful self-mastery to enter into the infinity of your own soul. Yes, the infinity of your own soul. Right? Not fighting with anyone around you. Not even fighting with yourself. Some people, their beastly nature is out of control. You have a little conversation with them, rah, they blow up. You know these people, right? If you don't know these people, you are that person. And what do we do with people like that? You tend to stay away from people like that, or if you have to deal with them in the case of people at work, you tend to deal with them, as they say, with kid gloves. That used to be me too, man. You tend to deal with people like that with kid gloves. What do we mean by kid gloves? You have to deal very gingerly with people like this. You have to walk on eggshells. I refuse to do that in my life. That's why I don't hang out with people like that. No. Or avoid them, right? Lastly, this is what it has to do with your money. If you are not in self-mastery with your money, if you do not apportion where your money goes, if you are not the master of yourself and your own consciousness, that means you're still being puppeteered and pulled by and triggered by the puppeteers of the whole financial system. Here's what I want to say about that. Get yourself, this is on a practical level what you can do. Get yourself into crypto as fast as humanly possible. I'm going to say it again. Because I've been saying it on this channel for years, and I'm about to hard body myself even more into crypto. The whole financial system is about to blow the fuck up. Now, the question becomes, am I going to blow the fuck up with it? I don't think so. Not when Spirit already told you what to do in advance. Yay, thank you, Creative Nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, Creative Nation Nonprofit Corporation. Love you. So make some moves. You see this entire financial system around us falling to pieces. Right now, you know what they're doing? They're propping it up with another leg and running to prop it up with another leg. and trying to prop it up some more and trying to prop it up some more. They are trying anxiously to prop up this system so the whole house of cards doesn't fall down. To no avail, this whole house of cards is going to fall down. Why? Because it can't stand, because it's not according to divine alignment and divine law. Try to hold it together with duct tape. Put a little wrap, a little rope around it. They're trying to keep together a financial system. I was a financial planner with American Express for 7 years. You probably know that about me. They are trying to hold together a financial system that this is, at this point, the Titanic. This is the Titanic. Now, you've got to decide, am I going to get on the dinghy and paddle my way out of here? Or am I going to stay on that Titanic to the last minute, being the band that just kept playing on the deck of the Titanic? Well, we're going down anyway. We might as well just keep playing our instruments until we in the icy cold water dead. That was a nice sentiment, but you don't have to do that. See, they didn't have a choice. It's a very heroic story. Oh, it touches your heartstrings. You don't have to do that. You have advance warning. You have advance. We are not the band, right? Hello, that's not me. I'm not going out like that. You have everything required. I pulled out, look what I pulled out the other day. I'm going to show it to you. Look what I pulled out the other day. And it is on my altar. What is this? This is my Trezor cryptocurrency wallet. Sitting on my altar. I'm about to dive into this thing and put a whole bunch more crypto on it. Okay? Because let me tell you, boys and girls, the gig is about to be up. And if you haven't figured that out by now, you're not grabbing yourself a Trezor and stashing some stuff and stashing, shame on you. Because this thing is about to get real. I got some gold tucked over there too. Because guess what? When they're not taking any more of that paper, and when the banks shut down and quote unquote your money is still in there, oh, guess what? Gold and crypto still work all day long. No problem. We don't need the banking system to use our crypto. We don't need anybody to use gold. Okay? You heard it. Duly warned. I love you. God bless you. Peace. Mwah! ValerieLove.com. Peace. Ooh, that was good.